I hope you all are fine and safe at home. I welcome you all to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School channel. I am Miss Parvati Chaugule, your first grade English teacher. Students, what we have seen in the last episode? Yes, we have seen the prepositions, isn't it? What were the prepositions, children? Tell me fast. Yes, the words which tells us the position of anything are called as prepositions, isn't it? Yes, the words which tells us the position of anything are called as prepositions, isn't it? Are called as prepositions. So, now see some of the examples. See children, what is this? This is a water bottle, isn't it? Now, this water bottle I will keep on this table. I will keep on this table. So, now what the sentence we will frame? The bottle is on the table, isn't it? The bottle is on the table. So, here the word on tells us the position of bottle. It tells us where is the bottle? It answers the question, where is the bottle? Yes, the bottle is on the table. The bottle is on the table. So, the more examples see. This is a duster, isn't it? This is the duster. So, now when I will keep this duster here on the table, it will be, the sentence will be, yes, the duster is on the table. The duster is on the table, isn't it? Yes. So, now see, when this duster I will keep under this table, then what will be the sentence? The duster is under the table, isn't it? So, the words like in, on, under, these tells us where is the thing present, isn't it? Where is the thing present? So, the words like in, on, under, behind. So, see here, I am standing behind the table, isn't it? Where I am standing? Yes, I am standing behind the table. This is table. I am standing behind the table. This is a duster. This is on the table, isn't it? When I will keep this pen, marker pen, under the table, it will be, sentence will be, the marker is under the table. So, the words like in, on, under tells us where is the things kept or where is the things present. So, these words are called as prepositions. So, now today we will learn the further part of our lesson, prepositions. So, here we have completed the half part of our lesson. Today we will see the further part of lesson, prepositions. So, here we will do, let us listen. See here what we have to do, children. Listen to the instructions carefully. Now, I will be playing a audio for you. In that audio, you have to listen the audio carefully. Match each object with its correct place in the picture. And we have to match each object with its correct place in the picture. When we will listen to audio, we will get to know where to place these things in this picture. Okay. Draw lines from objects to the correct places. And when we will listen, we will get the correct place where to place these things. Then we have to draw the line. Okay. So, now we will play one audio. Listen it carefully. Then only we will be able to solve this question. Listen audio carefully.
First, place the clock on the wall. Then, place the teddy bear on the sofa. Now, place the dog under the table. Then, place the plant in the pot. Place the doll and the pair of slippers under the stairs. Now, put the books in the bookshelf. Place the half moon behind the window.
Children, have you heard? Now see, once again we will go through this audio so that we will get to know where to place the things properly, okay?
First, place the clock on the wall.
See here, what we have to do? We have to place this clock on the wall. This is a wall, isn't it? This is a wall. So, we have to draw the line. See it carefully and do in your textbook. And use ruler, okay? Use ruler to draw the lines. This is clock. Now, we will draw one line and this is wall. So, this clock will be placed on the wall. Where we should place this clock? Yes, the clock should be placed on the wall. Now listen to the next, where to place the next thing. See here, listen it carefully.
Then place the teddy bear on the sofa.
Now, yes, we have to place the teddy bear on sofa. Where is sofa? This is the sofa. And where we have to place teddy bear? Yes, we have to place teddy bear on sofa. This is sofa. And here we have to place teddy bear, isn't it? Now we will listen to the next, where to place other things.
Now place the dog under the table.
See here, where is the table, children? Are you able to see any table in this picture? Yes, I am able to see. This is a table. So, where we have to place dog? Yes, we have to place dog under the table. So, it will come like this, under the table, isn't it? It will come like this. We have to place a dog under the table.
Then place the plant in the pot.
Now children, are you able to see any pot here? In this picture, are you able to see any pot? I am able to see. This is a pot and this is a plant. So now we will place the plant in this pot. So like this it will come, isn't it? Now we will see to the other things, where to place.
Place the doll and the pair of slippers under the stairs.
Now what we have to do? We have to place this doll and slippers under the stairs. Under the stairs. Where is the stairs, children? Are you able to see stairs in this picture? Yes, this is a stair. And we have to place doll and slippers under stairs. So, here is doll and here are the slippers. Like this, we have to keep doll and slippers under the stairs. Now the next, what's remain? Moon and bookshelf.
Now, put the books in the bookshelf. Place the half moon behind the window.
And we have to keep the books in the bookshelf. This is a bookshelf. So the line it will come like this, bookshelf, and place half moon in the window, and place half moon in the window. Place half moon in the window. So like this we have completed. Let's listen by listening to an audio carefully, and we have placed the things where it was told, isn't it? See, clock on the wall, teddy bear on sofa, dog under table, plant in pot, moon behind curtain, books in the bookshelf, doll and sleepers under stair. Doll and sleepers under stair. So like this we have completed. Let's listen. Now do it in your textbook. Use ruler and pencil to draw the lines. Use rulers and pencil to draw the lines. Do it fast. We will move to the next question, that is, let us speak. What we have to do? Now we will move to the next question, that is based on, now you will tell what do we see in the picture. You will tell what do we see in this picture. See here. Look at the two pictures and answer the questions. Here are pictures A and B. Now you have to tell me, now you have to answer some questions which are here. Okay, here are some questions. Based on these two pictures, you have to tell me the answer. Look at the two pictures and answer the questions. See first one. Where are the animals standing in picture A? Where is picture A, children? Yes, this is picture A. Now tell me, where are the animals standing? Yes, the animals are standing in a forest. The animals are standing in a forest, isn't it? This is a forest and animals are standing in it. Now the next question, where is the giraffe? Now tell me, in this picture, where is the giraffe? Yes, the giraffe is behind the hippopotamus, isn't it? The giraffe is behind the hippopotamus, isn't it? The answer for this question will be, the giraffe is behind hippopotamus. So now students, listen to my answers carefully and take down in your textbook. Okay, take down in your textbook, the giraffe is behind hippopotamus. The giraffe is behind hippopotamus. Okay, now the next question, where is the hippo? Means this is hippo, isn't it? The right word for this is hippopotamus. Now here they have written hippo. So where is the hippo? Now tell me, where is hippo? Yes, this is behind lion. So you have to write, the hippo is behind lion. The hippo is behind lion, isn't it? The hippo is behind lion. The giraffe is behind hippo. Now, the next question, where is the bird? Are you able to see any bird in this picture? Yes, it is here. The bird is on the tree. Where is the bird? The bird is on the tree. Once again, listen to my sentence. The bird is on the tree, isn't it? Now, these questions were on picture A. Now, we have to answer the questions based on picture B. So, this is the picture B. What do we see, children, in picture B? Yes, here are two elephants. They are in water and two men are standing on elephant. Now see, where are the two elephants in picture B? Now you have to tell me, where are the two elephants in picture B? Yes, the two elephants are in water. The two elephants are in water. Where are they? They are in water. The two elephants are in water. Now the next. Where are the man standing? Where are the man standing, children? They are on elephant, isn't it? They are on elephant. The men are standing on elephant. The men are standing on elephant. Now the next sentence, next question. What do you see behind them? And behind this man, what do we see? Trees, isn't it? Trees. We see trees behind them. We see trees behind them, isn't it? We see trees behind them. Once again, where are the animals standing in picture A? The animals are standing in a forest. Where is giraffe? The giraffe is behind hippo. Where is the hippo? The hippo is behind lion. Where is the bird? The bird is on the tree. Where are the two elephants in picture B? The elephants are in the water. Where are the men standing? The men are standing on the elephant. What do you see behind them? We see trees behind them. And what do we see behind them? We see trees behind them. We see trees behind them. Once again, listen to the answers carefully. Where are the animals standing in picture A? The animals are standing in a forest. Where is the giraffe? The giraffe is behind hippo. The giraffe is behind hippo. Once again, the giraffe is behind hippo. Next question, where is the hippo? The hippo is behind lion. The hippo is behind lion. Where is the hippo? The hippo is behind lion. Isn't it? The hippo is behind lion. Where is the bird? The bird is on the tree. The bird is on the tree. Where are the two men in picture B? Where are the two elephants in picture B? The two elephants are in water. The two elephants are in water. Where are the men standing? The men are standing on elephant. The men are standing on elephant. What do you see behind them? We see trees behind them. We see trees behind them. So like this, children, we have completed let us speak. Now we will move towards our next question. Okay, now see what we have to do in the next question. See here, let us write. What we have to do? We have to write. See, look at the pictures. These are some pictures given to us. Then complete the story using prepositions from the box. And this is the box, and in this some preposition words are given. Now, based on this picture and the box, we have to fill these blanks. Okay, we have to fill this blank. I am hungry. Let me look in the fridge. I can see some food. He can see some food. Where, see? Now we will read the next, what it says, see. I can see some food dash the top shelf. What will come? Top shelf. On the top shelf. It is on the top shelf. What it will come? O-N, on the top shelf. I must stand dash a stool to reach it. And the next one, I must stand on a stool to reach it. There is some ice cream, but it is dash the tube. It is in the tube. Let me stand dash my toes. Oh no, there is no ice cream dash this tube. See, let me stand on my toes. What will come? On my toes. Oh no, there is no ice cream in this tube. What is dash the green tin? What is in the green tin? What will come? What is in the green tin? Dash the blue box. And do you see where is the green box? See now, this is behind the blue box. Now where it is? The green tin is behind. B-E-H-I-N-D. Behind the blue box. Oh, these are my favorite cocoa chips. These are my favorite cocoa chips. See now once again, we have filled these blanks with the proper prepositions. Once again we will read. I am hungry. Let me look in the fridge. I can see some food on the top shelf. I must stand on a stool to reach it. There is some ice cream, but it is in the tube. Let me stand on my toes. Oh no, there is no ice cream in this tube. What is in the green tin behind the blue box? Oh, these are my favorite cocoa chips. So like this we have completed the story by using appropriative or correct prepositions. Now take down in your textbook, children. So in this way, children, today we have completed our lesson, that is prepositions. Isn't it? It was having fun, isn't it? We have got where to use in, on, under and behind, and what these words tells us. The words which tells us the position of anything are called as prepositions. Now today we have completed this lesson. In the next we will continue with our next new lesson. Till then, take care. Bye.